dusty lamp in corner shade still works though years are slowly frayed. You bought it cheap, called it art. Now it's the pulse inside my heart. The lamp you bought still shines at night. Through every wrong we couldn't right, you left the room but left the light, and all our shadows tucked in tight. I turn it on when storms roll in, and picture how your grin would spin at all the things we used to save, from pawn shop shelves to hearts that gave. The lamp you bought still shines at night. Through every wrong we couldn't right, you left the room but left the light, and all our shadows tucked in tight. You gave me glow, I gave you ground, and now I live in light, not sound. The lamp you bought may flicker low, but still recalls what I won't show. It's just a bulb but burns you clear, as if you're still forever here. I could have turned left, taken the fast, but something made me circle past the park, the store, that diner sign. The ghosts of us still hold that line. Took the long way through town today, past every place we used to stay. I swerved through memory's old design, just to pretend that you were mine. The stoplight blinked like it once knew, the kiss we shared in Avenue 2. I drove by slow, like hearts on hold, remembering love we didn't fold. Took the long way through town today, past every place we used to stay. I swerved through memory's down again. No traffic, just the now and then. I know you're gone, I know the route, but I still drive where we once left. She called me Maggie, though I'm Kate. Mixed up her lunch and dinner plate. But when I hummed that old dance song, her eyes lit up and sang along. What Grandma forgot, I still keep tucked in quilts and backyard sleep. She lost the names, but not the grace of Sunday hugs and soft embrace. She'd sit and shell those butter beans while talking about long gone teens. Her hands still worked, though time had slipped. She kissed my hand and tightly gripped. What Grandma forgot, I still keep tucked in quilts and backyard sleep. She lost the names, but not the grace of Sunday hugs and soft embrace. They say the mind will fade and go, but love knows paths the brain won't show. What Grandma forgot, love rewrites in pie crust smiles and porch light nights. She may forget, but I recall the woman who once held it all. They say the mind will fade and go, but love knows paths the brain won't show. Final, what Grandma love rewrites in pie crust smiles and porch light nights. She may forget, but I recall the woman who once held it in. I don't need a love that burns, just one that listens, one that learns. No fireworks or tangled sheets, just honest eyes and quiet streets. Someone I can laugh with loud, get lost in stories I need the crowd, someone who don't fix my wrong, but lets me cry through every song. We don't need matching dreams to grow, just arms that stay when winds blow slow. Someone who sees my hair a mess and says that's when you look your best. Someone I can laugh with loud, get lost in stores, and I need the crowd. Someone who don't fix my wrong, but lets me cry through every song. Not looking for a flawless man, just someone holding both my hands. Final, flawless man, just someone holding both my hands. Someone warm, someone near, not perfect love, but real and clear. If he shows up, I'll smile and give, but I'm still fine with how I live. With how I live. I packed away my dancing shoes, thought love was something I would lose. The mirror said you've had your time, but I still feel the rhythm climb. Maybe I'll dance again one day, when someone smiles and knows the way. Not too fast, not too tight, just slow enough to feel the light. I watch young girls with twirling feet, their joy and memory bittersweet. But then my toes start tapping low, and something says just let it go. Maybe I'll dance again one day, when someone smiles and knows the way. Not too fast, not too tight, just slow enough to feel the light. I watch young girls with twirling feet, their joy beneath the moon. No spotlight needed, no pretend, just open arms and love again. She sat and knit with iced tea near the same old porch for 20 years. She knew my crush, my job, my dog. She called out weather, prayed through fog. The porch next door still feels like mine. Turned to ties that bind. She never asked, she always knew when just a smile would pull me through. Her chair is empty now, porch bare, but still I glance like she is there. And in the breeze, I swear I find a voice that tells me you'll be fine. The porch next door still feels like mine. Where neighbors turned to ties that bind. She never asked, she always knew when just a smile would pull me through. Some friends don't knock, they simply stay through screen door storms and quiet days. Final, the porch next door may now be gone, but hearts like hers just linger on. In every fence, in every chore, I still feel safe next to her door. She didn't pack a heavy bag, just wore the red one, soft and sad. The one she swore she'd never wear, but slipped it on with braided hair. The dress she wore to leave was light, no sparkle trim, no fist clenched fight. It whispered freedom in each thread and carried words she never said. The porch light blinked, the car was slow. No sparkle trim, no fist clenched fight. It whispered freedom in each thread, and carried words she never said. Some exits don't need sound or tear, just heels on wood and hearts made clear. Final or truth, she wore her name, not out of rage, not out of shame. She wore her strength beneath that sleeve. In the dress she chose to leave. I wasn't waiting, just passing through, mending fences, painting blue. Then you arrived with gravel dust, a quiet grin, a heart to trust. You took the long way here, that's true, with miles of scars and skies of blue. But now you're parked beside my fear, and love feels real now that you're near. No fancy words, no planned parade, just coffee slow and porch light fade. You didn't rush, and neither did I. Sometimes love walks, not flies. You took the long way here, that's true, with miles of scars and skies of blue. But now you're parked beside my fear, and love feels real now that you're near. We both were lost in other years, but found a home through quiet tears. Final the long way here, my dear, but I'm so glad you made it clear that love shows up in boots and dust, and earns its way with gentle trust. I keep a pen, a little book, for thoughts too quiet, words mistook. At 3 a.m. I scribble low what I can't say but need you know. Notebook on the nightstand waits for love that comes in restless states. You're not here, but I still write to hold you through the sleepless night. The pages curl from tears or tea. Some lines don't make much sense to me, but when the moon is bruised and eyes curl from tears or tea. Some lines don't make much sense to me, but when the moon is bruised and wide, I find your name on every side. Some loves don't fade, they just shift form. To ink and dreams that still feel warm. Vinyl on the nightstand glows with words I never chose to show, but every page still pulls you near and keeps our story sleeping here. I found it tucked in cardboard dust. Our senior year still smells like trust. You signed in blue, don't change a thing, but years wore out that kind of spring. Yearbook page with curled up sides still holds the glance of foolish rights. We thought forever wore a name, but life turned ink to ache and flame. You wore that smile like it was war against the fear of something more. Now I just stare at who we were, two scribbled hearts that couldn't stir. Yearbook page with curled up sides still holds the glance of foolish rights. We thought forever wore a name, but life turned ink to ache and flame. Some photos lie, but this one stays, a frozen truth in younger haze. Final book page still stains my hands with all we lost, with all we planned. You moved on, church a ruin, overgrown. The mirror cracked, but still reflects the girl you left and her regrets. I walk the aisle in dreams alone. The church a ruin, overgrown. The mirror cracked, but still reflects the girl you left and her regrets. The dress I didn't wear still hates, like love that never got its name. A wedding bell that never rang, a song unfinished when you ran. I walk the aisle in dreams alone. The church a ruin, overgrown. And the mirror cracked, but still reflects the girl you left and her regrets. Some dresses yellow with the years. This one holds only quiet tears. Fine. Final. The dress I didn't wear still waits behind the door beside the gate. But I moved on and you're not there. Only the ghost of what I'd wear. I bought that dress from Jackson Street. Thought someday I'd wear it sweet. But plans don't bloom just 'cause you pray. So I wore it out on Saturday. Found a dress, not a ring, but still I laugh and still I sing. You left, but I didn't fall. Turns out I don't need much at all.
I danced alone at Molly's bar. My heels were cheap, I felt like stars. And every step I took that night told me I'd be alright. I'll
Find a dress, not a ring, but still I laugh, still I sing. You left, but I didn't fall. Turns out I don't need much at all. Some dresses shine without the vows, and that's enough for me right now.
no chapel bells, no diamond spark, but I've still got a glowing heart.
And when I twirl, I feel the spring. I met her at the farmer's stand, worn out shoes and sun-touched hands. She smiled like someone who had cried, but learned to stand and not to hide. Someone like me, soft but strong, built from nights that felt too long. She bought some fruit, I bought some grace. We found ourselves in that small place. She said, I left a man last year. I nodded slow, said, me right here. We laughed like women who had seen the way life cuts and still comes clean. Someone like me, soft but strong, built from nights that felt too long. She bought some fruit, I bought some grace. We found ourselves in that small place. She said, I left a man last year. I nodded slow, said, me right here. We laughed like women who had seen the way life cuts and still comes clean. Someone like me, soft but strong, built from nights that felt too long. She bought some fruit, I bought some grace. We found ourselves in that small place. You don't need fixing to be whole, you just need hands that gently hold. Find a like me, someone like her. We bloomed through cracks and held our worth. The world moves fast, but truth moves free, and we are more than history. And we are more than history. I used to sing behind the door, whispered lines but nothing more. Afraid to speak, afraid to shake, but now I sing for my own sake. Found my voice again last night in humming tunes and kitchen light. No stage, no crowd, no need for them, just me and strength that learned to bend. I sang the truth, I sang the mess, the broken chords, the soft confess. It cracked at first, then filled the room like springtime bursting into bloom. Found my voice again last night in humming tunes and kitchen light. No stage, no crowd, no need for them, just me and strength that learned I sing for her now for me. Found my voice again, so clear, and every note says I'm still here. No need to shout, no need to win. I just showed up and sang again. One candle, set one plate, the napkin folded, small and straight. The roast is warm, the table wide, but silence fills the other side. Dinner for that's okay. Some nights feel full and quiet gray. I toast the sky, I bless the stew, and smile for both the me and you. You left in spring, the wine stayed red, the flowers bloomed, but grief still bled. Yet every bite brings healing slow, and dishes made from long ago. Dinner for one, and that's okay. Some nights feel full and quiet gray. I toast the sky, I bless the stew, and smile for both the me and you. I don't cook less, I don't serve shame, just honor love that had your name. Final dinner for one, but not alone. The memory season every bone. And as I eat, I softly hum a love that's gone, but never done. Still order two like I used to do. The waitress nods, she knows it's you. This little cafe stuck in time still smells like your cologne and lime. The corner booth with candlelight, where we once laughed till till closing night. Now it's just me and your old song, pretending you're not gone too long. The table rocks the way we swayed when we slow danced after plates were cleared away. I traced the ring your glass would leave, like memories worn out poetry. The corner booth with candlelight, where we once laughed till closing night. Now it's just me and your old song, pretending you're not gone too long. The corner booth with candlelight, where we once laughed till closing night. And now it's just me and your old song, pretending you're not gone too long. They cleared the menu, changed the name, but this booth still plays your flame. Final, the corner booth still holds my gaze, a stage for all our younger days. I sip alone and miss the truth. You never left this corner booth. I should have hit a race last year, but your voice is all I need to hear. Hey darling, call me when you're free. Now it's just static comforting me. Still on my voicemail, plain and clear, like time stood still when you were near. You never said goodbye, just hi. And now I play you when I cry. New phones, new apps, I moved along, but can't delete that little song you left behind, like sacred code, a piece of you I never showed. New phones, say she's still stuck, but they don't know the kind of luck to love so deep you can't undo the empty space once filled by you. The light stayed on though you were gone. I kept pretending nothing's wrong. I played our song, left out your plate, held on too long for one too late. The power flickers now and then, like your touch in the pouring rain. The light stayed on, and so did I, even when I said goodbye. You left the door, but not the dawn. I'm still right here. The light stayed on. The light stayed on. She used to sit by that front gate with hope in hands and prayers for fate. But now she sleeps in clean white sheets and wakes to birds and steady beats. She's not waiting anymore. She opens windows, sweeps the floor. She sings her name, she keeps the key, and lets the world come gracefully. The dress still hangs, but not for him. She wears it just to feel the whim of knowing joy don't need a guest. It lives right here inside her chest. She's not waiting anymore. She opens windows, sweeps the floor. She sings her name, she keeps the key, and lets the world come gracefully. It's not that love don't still feel true. She just learned how to love her too. She's not paid.